Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to study gram staining. Gram staining is a universal staining technique used for classification and identification of bacteria. This staining technique divides bacteria into two groups, gram-positive bacteria and gram-negative bacteria. This classification of bacteria depends upon the property of cell to retain or lose the primary stain after treatment of the decolorizing agent. This technique was discovered by Hans Christian Gram in 1884. Later on, it is modified by several workers. Hucker and Kahn's modification is most suitable gram staining method, which is widely used today. Procedure: take a clean grease-free slide, prepare smear on a slide, air dry and heat fix. Flood the smear with crystal violet for 1 minute. Wash the slide with water. Flood the smear with gram iodine for 1 minute. Wash the slide with water. Treat the slide with decolorizing agent, that is 98% ethanol. Wash the slide with water. Flood the smear with safranin or basic fuchsin for 30 to 45 seconds. Wash the slide with water. Air dry and observe the slide under oil immersion lens. Reagents used in gram staining. Primary stain, crystal violet. It stains all bacteria violet in color. Mordant, gram iodine. It combines with crystal violet to form insoluble crystal violet iodine complex. Decolorizing agent, that is 95% ethanol. It can decolorize the cell by removing crystal violet iodine complex from the cell. Counter stain, that is safranin or basic fuchsin. It stains the cell pink in color, that is previously decolorized by alcohol. Mechanism: when crystal violet is applied, it stains all bacteria violet in color. When gram iodine is applied, there is formation of crystal violet iodine complex in all cells. When smear is treated with 95% ethanol, crystal violet iodine complex is not removed from gram-positive cells and cell remains violet in color, while in gram-negative cell, crystal violet iodine complex is removed from the cell and cell becomes colorless. The gram-negative cells, which are colorless after crystal violet iodine complex removal, can take counter stain, that is safranin or basic fuchsin, and appears pink in color. Gram-negative cells which have retained CVI complex do not take counter stain, hence appear violet in color. There are several theories for removal of crystal violet iodine complex. First is lipid content theory, second is peptidoglycan theory, and third is magnesium ribonucleate theory. Lipid content theory. The cell wall of gram-negative bacteria contains higher percentage of lipid than the cell wall of gram-positive bacteria. When smear is treated with 95% ethanol, the higher percentage of lipid in gram-negative cell wall gets dissolved in it. It results in increase in porosity or permeability of cell wall, leading to removal of crystal violet iodine complex from the cell and cells become colorless. Whereas due to less percentage of lipids in gram-positive bacteria, cells are dehydrated and their pore size decreases as well as permeability is reduced. Thus, the crystal violet iodine complex does not get removed from the cell and cells remain violet in color. The gram-negative cells, which are colorless after crystal violet iodine complex removal, can take counter stain, that is safranin or basic fuchsin, and appears pink in color. Gram-negative cells which have retained crystal violet iodine complex do not take counter stain, hence appear violet in color. Peptidoglycan theory. The peptidoglycan content of cell wall of gram-positive bacteria is about 40 to 90% of the dry weight of cell wall, while the peptidoglycan content of cell wall of gram-negative bacteria is about 5 to 10% of dry weight of cell wall. The cell wall of gram-positive bacteria is extensively cross-linked. The crystal violet iodine complex remains trapped in such a tough network. It cannot be removed after decolorization by alcohol, hence cells remain violet in color. In the cell wall of gram-negative bacteria, the extent of cross-linkage is very less. Therefore, cell wall network is loose and porous, through which crystal violet iodine complex gets removed after decolorization and cells become colorless. The gram-negative cells, which are colorless after crystal violet iodine complex removal, can take counter stain, that is safranin or basic fuchsin, and appears pink in color. Gram-negative cells which have retained crystal violet iodine complex do not take counter stain, hence appear violet in color. Magnesium ribonucleate theory. Magnesium ribonucleate is a compound which is present only in gram-positive bacteria. which forms a covalent bond with crystal halide iodine complex formed during staining process. Therefore, crystal halide iodine complex cannot be extracted during decolorization process. In gram-negative bacteria, magnesium ribonucleate is absent, so crystal halide iodine complex gets easily extracted during decolorization process. The gram-negative cells, which are colorless after crystal halide iodine complex removal, can take counter stain, that is saprophyllin or basic fuchsin, and appears pink in color. Gram-negative cells, which have retained crystal halide iodine complex, do not take counter stain, hence appear violet in color. Observation: under oil immersion lens, gram-positive bacteria will appear violet in color, while gram-negative bacteria will appear pink in color. Examples of gram-positive bacteria: Bacillus, Staphylococcus, Streptococcus, Lactobacillus, etc. Examples of gram-negative bacteria: Pseudomonas, Salmonella, Escherichia coli, Shigella, Proteus, etc. Applications of gram staining: it is basic technique for identification and classification of bacteria. It is useful technique in the diagnosis of causative agent of a clinical infection. It is also helpful in studying morphological characters of bacteria. Thank you.